Hello there. This Brexit deal that Theresa May is trying to get Parliament and the country to accept is a dud. It is a bogus deal. At the end of the day, it is one huge lemon of a deal. There are many reports out there pointing out the shortcomings of this Chequers-based Brexit In Name Only deal that Theresa May is trying to force through Parliament. The whole document is some 585 pages long and mainly written in legalese. But you know this deal is a king-sized lemon when you see what the former president of the Court for the European Free Trade Association, Baudenbacher, says about the arbitration and disputes part of it. Baudenbacher is a Swiss national and has a wealth of knowledge in this area, having been on the EFTA court from 1995 to 2018 and served as its president between 2013 and 2017. This is taken from the Ukraine agreement. It is absolutely unbelievable that a country like the UK, which was the first country to accept independent courts, would subject itself to this, he said. But to help us out in understanding this whole agreement, talking on the BBC News, the Vice Chair of the European Research Group, Marc Francois, said that a 7-page explanatory document in plain English will be issued to show how damaging this deal of the PM's would be for the UK. Marc Francois himself has already submitted his own very scathing letter of no confidence in the PM, entitled "She Just Doesn't Listen." In it, he said, "The Prime Minister has been surrounded throughout this process by a Praetorian guard of highly pro-European senior civil servants who, I believe, have never accepted the results of the referendum. Instead, they have helped to steer the negotiations in such a way that means, quite simply, we will not in fact leave the European Union, but effectively remain within it." He went on to say that this was a betrayal of the 17.4 million people who voted to leave the EU. Adding, "Now that the details of the deal are available, we can see how truly awful it is." And the Tory MP for South East Cornwall, Cheryl Murray, gives her reasoning in a piece for Brexit Central on why she has submitted her own letter of no confidence in the PM. Her concern is that of the fishing community that she thinks has been treated shabbily throughout the whole affair. So it was a step too far when Michel Barnier's deputy, Sabine Weyand, said that UK fisheries were effectively still on the table. "After fighting for fairness for our fishermen for almost 30 years, I cannot let them, my country or the UK down, and that is why I have submitted my letter," wrote Cheryl Murray. Now, there does seem to be a lot of confusion over the number of letters of no confidence actually submitted to the chairman of the 1922 committee, which is understandable as he never talks about it. But we are assured that he will front up as soon as he has received 48 properly authorised letters. It is quite possible that as new ones come in, others are withdrawing theirs in the face of pressure from the party whips. There is also a rumour going around that a few of the PM's supporters have in the past submitted a conditional letter of no confidence, i.e. on the condition that their further permission is sought before it is used in anger, so that when they get a call from the chairman, Graham Brady, asking if they really want to go ahead with it, they can revoke what is in effect a fake letter and then scuttle off to warn Theresa May that things are getting a bit tight. That all sounds a bit Machiavellian and conspiratorial, doesn't it? But as this is Westminster and the Tories we're talking about, I'll take that as true then. This is now the time for Brexiteers to stand firmer than ever. All you have to do is look at this huge document to understand the massive inroads the EU has been allowed to make into every facet and corner of our nation. It's not just the legal side or the trade side, it is also the dangerously detrimental effect it has had on our democratic process and alarmingly those within our once democratic institutions. That those who are elected, especially those in high office, and appointed and employed by voters, should conspire with what will be a foreign power in such a way as to overturn the wishes of those voters and make us a permanent colony of that power is unforgivable and beggars belief. It is a true indicator of how hollowed out those supposed democratic institutions have become. And now we are getting two messages from the EU. The first is that there will be no more negotiations. Take the deal or leave it. But the Telegraph is reporting that the EU will be seeking more Brexit concessions over fishing, surprise, surprise, and tax matters to try and tie this country down as much as possible. The EU 27 is looking to hardwire British commitments on fishing, tax, the environment, social standards, security, transport and foreign policy into the negotiating boundaries of the future UK-EU trade agreement, says the paper. Now, I know that the Eurocrats would claim that their demands relate to the later talks during the transition period, not this withdrawal agreement. But it just shows that we are up against a take EU. Enough is enough. We've allowed the EU far too much access to and control over our assets, and we're taking back full control over them. Just because some EU 27 member states have got comfortably used to earning a living from those UK assets does not give the EU or its member states any ongoing rights over those assets. We Brexiteers must ensure that this country leaves the EU at the earliest opportunity, fully and unequivocally. No extending Article 50, no temporary but permanent transition. In fact, a WTO exit as soon as is practicable is the only way ahead. So, please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. And thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.